Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Cubic Odyssey. Very interesting game. So I didn't go very far into the game. I was doing a lot of what's it called? Terraforming. So I'll show you guys in a second what I did, but I have a complaint about the game. Not really a complaint, just more of something that I wish was done differently. So let me just get some wood here real quick because we're going to need it for what we are trying to do. I don't even think I need that much. We're going to grab a couple of these small trees here. All right, and that is actually really loud for you guys. Settings. Did the audio reset? No, it's still. Interesting. Put that down there. It didn't seem that loud in the last one. Hopefully that wasn't that big of a deal in the last one. I did already put out that video. And this one's going out the following morning. And then I'll get the paleo one out later that evening. I still haven't even done the paleo one, but I wanted to do this one because the game seems really interesting. So I thought it was pretty cool. Okay. So over here where it says base, that's my base, obviously. Back there, right back there is where we crashed. So this is the base. Now, this right here is the perimeter of our base. So on these blocks is inside the base. If I step outside of the blocks, it's outside the base. I don't know how much that matters or if it even matters at all. And I forgot to fill in a spot. It's kind of hard to see. It was nighttime. I literally waited till daytime to show you guys this. Because another thing I want to show you is if you hit up on the D-pad, you can actually zoom in pretty good in this game. So we start zooming in here. You want to go too fast because it will start to speed up the closer you get. So check this out. You can actually see everything. Like everything. So that circle is our base area. Now I was trying to figure out, because I could have swore before it had like a square or something when I was on this map somewhere, like it was showing like where the base square was, so to speak, like what property I owned or whatever. Now I don't know. I also don't know what it goes off of. I think it goes off of the crafting table, which is what's highlighted right now. Your very first work table or workbench, whatever this is called, crafting bench. I think it goes off of this. So initially, what I was doing is I was walking around the perimeter, and if you look here, if I'm standing on this one here, we're inside the base. If I step out, it gives you a little thing telling you left base area. Wait for that to go away. You step back in, you can see it says entered base area. Now, the reason why I said wait for that to go away is because if you do it a few times, that's going to be really annoying, but you're going to see it's going to do all of that back to back. So it's going to do left base area, entered base area, left base area, entered base area. That's one of the things that I don't like about it, because that is extremely annoying. Because if I'm running along the edge of my base for whatever reason and I'm going in and out, it will literally do that however many times you go in and out of your base. So if I stood here and I did it, 20 times back and forth, that's going to be 40 times that it's going to, well, 20 times it's going to say left base, and then 20 more times it's going to say entered base, and it's going to go back and forth every single time. So I found that really annoying. It's not that big of a deal, just something I think they should change, or at least make the messages go faster, or turn off the notification, like the little jingle that goes with it or something, or even make like a kind of like how chat pushes itself off the screen. So like show an entered base, and then below it show a left base, and then under that show an entered base, and have like 3 on the screen at a time, and as they're popping up, pushing them up off the screen. I don't know, something like that. Just a quality of life thing. Not that big of a deal, like I said. I do like that they have little aesthetic things like this. Like this is my set of stairs. You can make actual stairs, but I seen these and I was like, well, that's different, because you can actually make different things. And then even the roof there has like a little different texture. The wall has different texture. The floor has different texture. Um, it's not so Minecraft to where if you get different wood, it's going to be a different floor, but they do have different floor pieces, I think, in this one. So here you can see you just have regular wood planks, and then here you have floor. Whoops. Here you have. Why is it not? There we go. Here you have floor planks. You have. Why does it keep jumping away from the menu over there? Here you have your wall planks. Oh, I see, because it goes over to craft automatically. And then you have processed wood, you have ribbed wood. So I mean there are different patterns in here, but um like it just depends on like what you want your house to look like, I guess. So, but there is different like patterns in here, but it's not like Minecraft where if you have different types of wood, that's what's going to make it different. Because if you look up here, we go back. So if you look at the very top one, the wood planks, you can see in the very center there, we required just regular wood. If you go to the next one over, the floor planks wood, again, just requires regular wood. The wall planks, again, regular wood. The processed wood, regular wood. Ribbed wood, regular wood. Like it doesn't matter what you pick in here unless it's a different material. So if we go to glass, obviously you need glass sheets. If you go to brick, you probably need some type of stone. Yeah, stone and clay. So I thought that was pretty cool. But these are all just the blocks here, and then they have the stairs. So if you look at the stairs here, check this out. You can make all kinds of different stairs, which is awesome. And I was just kind of scrolling through here, and I seen the ones that we're using now, which is the rustic stairs. So I thought that was kind of cool. You can make some leaf stairs if you want, some ice stairs, like just all kinds of stuff in there. And then they have slopes. I didn't really take a look at the slopes. I think it's just like little ramp looking things. Let's see. Yeah, they're just like little ramps. And then habitat, that one's actually pretty cool. It has a lot of different stuff in there. Oh, I need to get used to this menu. So they have a lead torch, a small lead, lamp, arrow lead. So if you want to like glow a pointing thing in a certain direction. But check this out. Look at this. An elevator, guys. Minecraft doesn't have elevators. I mean, granted, they don't have guns either, but Minecraft doesn't have elevators. This is an actual elevator that's in the game. Like, I think this stuff is so cool. I think they did really well with the game. I also found out that this game is, I don't know what these wall fixtures are. I think just decorations. I don't think they're like switches or anything. Um, I also found out that this is a very small dev team. They're called Atypical, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. If I am, I apologize. But I found out that this is available on PC, which right now on Steam it's on sale actually. So you can get it for I think it's like 10% off. So the normal price is 24.99. You guys can get it for like 22.29 or something like that. It's not that big of a discount, but it's still a discount. And then, of course, you can get it on Xbox and you can get it on PS5. Unfortunately, I didn't see anything about the Switch for anyone curious about that. Um, but yeah, I think it's pretty awesome that they did all this. Um, and then terraforming this entire area, we actually leveled up quite a bit. I leveled up with I don't think it's called terraform. It's like forging or mining maybe because I was digging up some of it and then also putting it down gives you thing for building. So if you go in here and you go over to your stats or no character, you can see there my building is level 9. Knighthood's still at 0. I don't know how that one works. Increased by cleansing planets, activating temples, and shutting down next portals. Okay, I haven't done any of that. You can see my building. It says skill for cube placing. So I think that might be glitched out a little bit because I was literally taking dirt from up on this area over here and putting it here because you can see here there's a cliff. So I was putting like I filled this entire area on the bottom here. So honestly, I think that might be a bit of a glitch or maybe something they might need to change because I was getting points XP for not much, but I was still getting XP just for moving dirt from one spot to another. And then the mining, that made sense. I was digging up the dirt or digging up whatever, and I was getting stuff for mining. Crafting, that made sense as well. Um, ranged and melee, I have come into contact with some different types of creatures. In fact, this rifle here, which is a actual assault rifle, it's not a laser rifle like the other one. I think we can make a laser rifle. This one still recharges though. But as you can see, it eats up your actual battery. So I don't know if you want to use that. Which I mean, I guess so does the pistol too. What if you use this thing? Does this thing take up anything at all? I don't think it does. So melee might be the way to go. I wonder if you hit stuff with it, if that changes how much energy it uses. No. All right. Well, but yeah, so the rifle I found it when I killed one of those other robot things that we seen in the last one. Which I think they're called like pirates or something. I don't know. And then I was going to get a whole bunch of wood and I was going to fill in this whole area. I was going to build this nice lavish house for you guys and everything. But I decided to just go with this little hut here. And you guys are probably like, well, why'd you do that? If you look over there, I mean, you can't see it in the distance, but if you look at the top at the compass, you can see that there was a meteor that crashed over there. And then there was one that crashed over there. And then there was one that crashed there. I don't know how random they are, but they tear up the ground massively. So I think if they hit your house is gone. I think it'll tear through your house. I don't think there's a way to like stop it from doing that. And I will show you what I mean. So if we come up here by our ship, we're actually gonna go past our ship. Let me leave the wand equipped. So here's our ship. Here's where we crashed. This was all the ship damage, so I'm not really worried about that. Oh, look, I missed that. What is that? Is that green? It looks green in the sunlight right now. It's probably yellow. But if we keep coming up here, one of the meteors came up here, and I actually picked it up. Which it gave me some pretty rare stuff. At least I think it's pretty rare. But I want to show you guys the damage that it did. I think that's it up there. Yeah, I think this is it here. So it actually went pretty far down. And I found... Hello? What the hell was that? That's new. Hello, bug? That's not the bug making that sound. Hello? Wonder if it's underground. So anyway, this thing here. Oh, hello. So stuff does fall. It's like the sand. Okay. In Minecraft, anyway. But yeah, if you go down pretty far, you start getting combat music. The combat music stayed stuck on for a while. I actually saved the game and restarted it. Also, I don't know what this is. Is this because it wasn't here earlier? Is this ice? I think it is ice. Ice. Interesting, because when I came earlier, there was no ice here. I guess some of the blocks froze or something. I don't know. That's weird. But anyway, when you go down too far, you start getting combat music. So I don't know if there's something down there or what. I didn't see anything down there, so I'm not really worried about it. Also, you don't slide on the ice, at least not that I can tell. I mean, it feels just like walking on the regular dirt. But that's the thing, though. So imagine if my house was here. Imagine if my house was here and the meteors came down and crashed through it. You know, like it would all be gone. So I don't know if I should even build a base, not to mention that, like I said, I'm pretty sure you can go to other planets and everything. So would I even have a purpose to come back here if I built anything? I think it is that bug. Although it still sounded like it was over here. But check out what I found over here, guys. This other crash, I came and investigated it. Oh, we got combat music. What are you? Are you the bug? What are you? Aggressive. Saw that. Why is that block shaking? You see that? What's in the ice? Is there something? Oh, oh, easy, easy. Oh! Holy crap! That's a new one. Oh, is there an... Oh, that's my thing shooting it. Okay. Jesus. You're missing, dude. Just stop. You're wasting your battery, just like I'm wasting this one. Alright, what were you? Corruption. Oh, was that the red stuff? Is it spreading? Up. Interesting, because it's not showing that there's any dark source or dark walkers or anything in the area. Okay. Interesting. That's my first encounter with the dark stuff, dark matter or whatever they call it. Anyway, so this thing over here, I came and looked at this crash. I didn't do anything with it because I wanted you guys to see it. See, why do I still have combat music? Because I wanted you guys to see it when I fix it up and everything, but you guys are gonna... I mean, I freaked out when I seen it. I was gonna say you're gonna freak out, but you might not. But check this out, guys. Look at what it is. It's a speeder. It's called an Arcana Monster. So we need the Vitalis gel. We need 2 of those. We need 2 wiring and 6 iron ingots. So we're gonna go get that stuff right now. We're gonna repair it because I think I can make all of that. The Vitalis gel, the wiring, so 2, 3, and 6. I'm probably not gonna remember that. Do I have a pen? Write that down. That's how old I am, guys. I can't remember any of this stuff. So the Vitalis gel, we need 2. The wiring, we need 3, and the iron ingot, we need 6. And I just put initials on there, so I'm probably not going to remember what any of that means. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so let's go back to the house. Oh, and I also made tier 2 batteries. Right here. I also found a tier 2 backpack, which I will show you where I found that at. And then I made a tier 2 extractor. Oh, look. We got dark dust. What does dark dust do? Essence of darkness obtained by using the purifier on corrupted cubes as the remains of dark organisms. 100 dark dust can be melded into a dark shard at a light temple. Okay. It says we used a purifier on it. Is a pistol called a purifier? Because that's definitely what we did. We just shot it with a pistol. Alright, let's run back home. Because I want to see how fast this speeder gets us around and how it handles these. I mean, this is a giant hill that's, you know, it's all squared. So how's it going to go up and down it? Like, is it going to be... I don't know. I just want to see how it is. Oh, and then there's also this. So, like I was talking about, stepping into the property here. But if you take a look here, so this is the outside. If you get up against it, not there. If you get up against it in certain areas... Don't fail me now. Where are you? I know there's one over here. Oh, it's probably back this way. It's not going to do it now. Yeah, it's not. Oh, wait. Was it here? It's not going to do it. I don't know. There's certain areas where it looks like you're inbounds of the base, but you're actually not. See, like... I don't know. I can't even show you guys now because there you go, right there. So no, that was still leaving the base. No, that's in and out. So if you look in the top left, I have where it says to craft the armory bench. I have 10 of those things. Where it says 10 of 10 in the base, not on me. So if I move out of the base, it'll go to 0. If I move in the base, it goes to 10. But that leaves me, the question is, this spot, is this in the base or out of the base? I think it's out of the base because you do have to move up against it, but why is it even showing that? Because these other ones aren't doing that. Like when I'm here and I go up against it, that one's not doing it. And even the other corner pieces over here that I was showing you, right here, that's not doing it. So does that mean that that spot was in the base or out of the base? That's just one of the other small things that was annoying me about the game because I don't know. And then I apologize because now you're going to see that thing go in and out a whole bunch of times. So what did we need? We needed 2 of the Vitalis gel stuff, which is here. So we needed only 2 of them. 1, 2. We needed 3 of the wiring. So wiring was right above it, right here. We need copper ingots for that. Copper, I think it's over here. That's copper, that's silicon. Quartz. Iron, gold, magendanite, I don't know. Radium. Oh, and I also found this argyle dust stuff. You literally just put dirt together. Where's the copper? There's the copper. So let's make some copper. Oops, wrong button. Let's make some copper. How much copper did we need? We need 2 copper. I think every one is going to make 2, so it's probably already done. Yeah, we're going to have extra copper already. That's fine. Let's take that out. Take that out. We can put this back. We have iron ingots here, but we also need 6. And I also seen that the thing we're making right now also takes some, so we're gonna have to smelt some more of those. And I have 7. That should be enough, I think. So I think they're all the same. I think these will also make 2 each. So let's see. So we needed how many of these wires? 3 of them. So, oh, we still need more copper. Oh. Okay. You can stop. Let's get one more thing of copper. Sorry, I'm going a little slow because I don't remember the buttons and I don't want to be hitting the wrong stuff because I'll accidentally destroy something. Okay, so got that. So we needed 3 of the wires, right? There's 3 of them. We'll just crack 3. So there is the meteor shower. Yeah, not on us again, but close. So maybe they're programmed to not land on the base, but I don't know that. Also, I will tell you, at nighttime, it is terrifying because I still don't know. I mean, obviously, we still haven't seen all the creatures in the game. You guys just seen that the new bug or not bug, that worm dragon looking thing that was in the ice there. That was brand new to me. And then the bugs that are in the picture when it first showed us about combat in the last one, I still haven't seen those. So there's still creatures in the game that we haven't seen. Obviously there's other planets and everything as well, so I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway, let's get back to this. So we have our 3 wiring. We needed 6 iron ingots. We have 6. So we have everything, I think. Let's go craft this. Do we still have a battery? We do. We have 2 extra batteries. In fact, let's drop off some of this extra stuff that we don't need. So we can put this back, that back. That stuff is to fix the speeder. then this stuff we can throw in there. I think some of this stuff can stack. Don't know what. There we go, that tree stacked. And there is a sort button, but there's the sort button, like when you use it, if you have to highlight an item, you hit square, and then you go all the way down to sort. But for here, you actually come over here and you do sort. So it's a little weird. I wish that was a little different, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's go see about fixing this up. But I'm liking it so far. Oh, and I also figured out that you can upgrade your chests. I have 3 chests because I thought that later you'll just get like another blueprint or something. It works the same way as the other thing. It's literally. Thought I saw something. It's literally just a chest that has an upgrade thing at the top, and you just click on upgrade, and it'll take materials to upgrade it or whatever. So, all right. So here we are. Interact, repair. Boom, congratulations, speeder vehicle acquired. Interact. Oh, hello. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, I like this. Okay, so let me show you guys something that I found, something else I found since we have this. So I was coming over here. Oh, is he gonna try to kill me? Can I shoot? Why do I have crosshairs? I can shoot. Get wrecked, little dude. Kind of hard to aim this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Better off fighting him without this thing. How do I even get off this thing? Square. He's still running, so. Alright, whatever. Anyway, so I was coming this way, and I found this place, which I thought was pretty cool. And then I seen a person in there, and I was like, oh, it is online. Is he still coming? What am I hearing? There's another thing here, isn't there? Oh, is it you? I think it's you. Maybe it's that scorpion. So anyway, I found this place, and there's a thing in there, and I thought it was like a player. It's not a player. It's an NPC, and I'll show you how I figured that out in a second. But give me a minute because these guys they hit hard. I think you guys seen them. One of them hit me before in a previous video. Oh, you know what? They hit hard, but I hit harder. So let's just do this. Yeah, see, the melee is actually really strong. Where'd that scorpion go? Did I kill it too? Oh, look, you see that? Hold on, we'll come back here in a second. Another new creature. Make sure that other dude isn't coming. Nice, range skill increase. Gotta wait for that to recharge. Nice, a lot quicker. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I can see how you're gonna go through batteries pretty quick, especially with the stronger weapons. This pistol hits for like 8. The rifle hits for like 20, I think it was. Anyway, so I came here and that person was up there, but I couldn't see them. And I saw in here and I was like, oh, there's stuff in here. So I came in and I started messing with their stuff. I was able to open this chest, this one, and there's one up top are locked. You can't unlock them because I need whatever type of key that is. They had a refinery here with nothing in it. Here's their builder bench, which is why I built one. And then I looked right there and I saw their head. And I was like, oh, I could totally hit this dude. So then I came out here and as you can see, I built up along their wall. So just do this and take the stuff back. But I built up their wall and I had to switch my mic because I really thought this was a person. So I went in the in game chat. Whoops. I went in game chat and I was like, hey, I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, if you're a person, you know, say something. I was like, I thought you were an NPC. I thought you were going to attack me, blah, blah, blah. They didn't say anything. And I was like, I'm serious. I was like, if you're not going to say anything, I'm going to kill you. And they still didn't say anything. And I was like, yeah, maybe it is an NPC. So I shot him a couple times from up here. I was like, I got you now. And I was like, bang, bang, skeet, skeet. And I shot him. Whoops. Well, I shot next to you, dude. Don't freak out. Oh, is there a creature down there? I'm hearing it. Ah, is that why you're freaking out? Did you just hit me, dude? Stupid robot. He is hitting me. Stop it. All right, I'll grab whatever's there in a second. Anyway, I shot him and I was like, he's still not saying anything. He still wasn't freaking out. So then I just jumped in here and I was like, are you going to shoot me? And he didn't do anything. And I came up to him and it says officer interact. So I was like, oh, it's an NPC. But that's all he says. And then I seen this chest. Can't open that one either. He has a little training dummy over here, which I don't know what it does. I guess it just tells you how hard you're hitting. So yeah, 8, 20, 16. And then he has this, which I didn't even look at this. Oh, it's just an advanced crafting bench. And I was like, all right, cool, thanks. And in this chest that was down here, this one is where I got the backpack from, which is over here. It is a tier 2 backpack. And then I also got a tier 1 extractor, which I just threw it away because I already made the tier 2. So I was like, all right, whatever. All right, got some bones from him. No DNA, huh? All right, but that's cool. Now we have a speeder. I can actually get around the map a little easier and stuff. So I didn't know if you guys noticed or not. I didn't notice until this one. If you go to the map, you can see down in the bottom right, it tells you that there are 70 undiscovered, or not undiscovered. There's 70 small signals that we just haven't discovered yet. We've discovered 5 of them, so I guess 65. But anyway, one of them was actually coming here to that place we just were, and the signal was actually coming from there, not from the guy, but from his crafting bench that's down there, or from his the one that's up top with him, the advanced crafting bench that he has up there. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm assuming that you can look around the planets and you can find a whole bunch of stuff. And then, of course, it does show 2 cities and everything. And then I also was mentioning this the last time. I was like, what is that? It's just ancient ruins, which it shows it there on the right side in the legend there. And if you go over there, it literally just looks like the ruins where we made our house. So if you come over here, I'll just show you guys. Oh, this thing's gonna need a battery. I just realized that. Oh, right here. So these are the ancient ruins. Oh, why can't I shoot? I'm trying to shoot that bug. It's not letting me shoot. Come here, dude. I want to see if you give anything. Stop it, because you're gonna hurt me again. Dying by my own drone. Ooh, almost fell in that hole. Got him. What did I get? Just another DNA thing. That's another thing about this game versus Minecraft. So you see this gap here? If this is Minecraft, you fall in the gap. In this game, you can literally just walk over it. But it's only if it's one wide and you're walking straight across it. So just be careful with that. And then here, where these ruins are, the white stuff at the top there, that is metal, which I would thought about taking, but I haven't taken it yet. I just haven't messed with it. Oh, got something hostile in the area. Hey, what's up, dude? Get wrecked. Ain't like them apples, huh? 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 Alright, so we're probably not going to use this thing. I do like it, but we're probably not going to use it because it looks like it takes batteries, and we just repaired it. I don't even know how you're going to put batteries in it. So I'm probably just going to leave it here at the base. At least while I'm exploring. Maybe with you guys I'll use it. Yeah, see, I don't even know if you can like open up its inventory or anything, because when I hit square it just jumps on. And I can move it and rotate it, but I don't know how else to take a look at it. Maybe there's like a garage or something that you can put it in and do upgrades there and all that. But yeah, there's it hasn't even told me to craft this building bench. The reason why I did it is because I wanted to try to get the stairs and the walls and everything, so that's why I did that. But we're still crafting in here. So here's that argillite dust or whatever. You can see there you just need dirt for it, regular dirt. Doesn't matter what kind of dirt, just grab some dirt. And then in here it wants us to craft the armory bench, so we can do that now. We need 2 wiring, and that needs copper and iron again. So let's grab the, oops, keep hitting the wrong button. So let's grab the copper and iron, which neither one are in there. There we go. Copper, iron, may as well smelt all of it, right? Throw that in there. We're gonna need some coal. And I figured out why I keep hitting triangle. In another game, triangle is how you open the menus. It's not square, it's triangle, so that's what's throwing me off. And then also hitting triangle in this one while you're in the menu quick transfers items, so it's just throwing me off left and right. And then coal, believe it or not, is actually hard to find. Not really hard, because I haven't really done mining in this game. The only time I've gotten like the coal and stuff is when you guys seen it in the last one. And then when I got like the silicone and everything, I literally was just going to where the meteors went down in the ground. I'll show you guys right now. Let me at least throw the copper in there real quick. We'll take that out, and then we'll throw the copper in there. And while that's cooking, I'll show you guys. So if we come over here, switch over to our little pistol here, just in case. Yeah, I heard something right there. It's sleeping. Looks like it's sleeping. He's not really hostile, it's fine. But yeah, so this is the thing here. You can see that right there is what came down in the meteor. Now I think if you come sooner, you'll get more of them, because it wasn't just one meteor that landed here. It was a couple of them. Oh, there's another one up there. It was a couple of them, but I think it was literally more than just 2 though, so I guess more than a couple. But as you can see, we're only getting 2 out of here. But I think if you come sooner, then you get more. So what happened is I was coming to these. Get out of here. Your little growling freaks me out. But I was coming to these, and then as you can see here, how there's coal on the wall there, and then there's, I think that might be copper or actual gold, I don't know. I'll get these out of the wall, and then I'll just leave. Like, I don't cover up the hole, I don't mess with anything else, I literally just grab whatever's on the walls, and then I get out of here. But that's how, the only way I've been getting copper and stuff, so, or not copper, the coal. I mean copper too, because I haven't really done, like I said, any actual mining. So this is the closest that I've gotten to actually mining something. And this tier 2 extractor is awesome, as you guys can tell. Like, it's actually getting stuff pretty easy here, pretty quick. More right there. I think that's everything. Nope. Alright, I think that's everything. I didn't see anything else really. But yeah, now that you've came and you've gotten that, now the little icon for the meteor goes away. And I don't know how many meteors can be on the map at one time, because I stopped picking them up for a while, because the one that had landed over there came in after I did it, or after I picked up another one. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let me not pick up any of them and see what happens, like see if they still fall. And evidently they do. So this one here looks like it went way down there. Wow. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is already despawned. Let's see if it goes to actual combat music. Oh, no, I came in this one. This is the one where I had the combat music. Why didn't this one go away? Did I not get everything out of here? Oh, and that's another thing with the jumping in this game. So there is a bit of a delay when you jump. Yeah, so I came all the way down here. I'm not getting any combat music, which is fine. I mean, it still sounds like combat music. The last time it was real calm, and then when I came further down here, it was freaking out. Either that, or maybe it's like a piece of the stuff went off to the side somewhere, and I just don't see it. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Everything's just so distracting in this game. I mean, I'm hooked on it because it's new. I'm not saying I'm gonna stay hooked on it, because it could just be one of those things where it's like, all right, been to 3 planets, seen everything. You know, it could definitely be one of those. But I am curious about at least getting to space, flying that ship, and seeing how all of that works out. I just see, oh, I see coal somewhere right there. I know I missed some stuff in this one. The hole was deep, and I was worried like crazy about the combat music. And then when I got about halfway up, it also kept saying that there was a hostile creature by me, and I'd never seen it. Yeah, see, I didn't come down here either. This doesn't really go down any further. It's just like a little offshoot. I think it's like a natural offshoot. Let's get out of here. It looks like we can go straight up from here. And I will say, the little robot dude, he freaks me out all the time, because like he has that glow behind him. So I'm always thinking that he's a creature that I hadn't seen or something, and there's a glow coming from it, you know? And he's always like in the corner of the screen, like just off the edge. Yeah, see, that's where I went up right there. Go right next to it again. I don't know why this one didn't go away though. That's interesting. Well, I guess that one hasn't went away either now. I wonder if I glitch those. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. The creatures are at night. They're also drawn to you. Okay, I think it's up this way somewhere. As I moved closer this way, and the warning came back up. Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, see, he's running straight to me. That's what I was gonna say. So I watched them before, and they literally come straight to me. Oh God! Oh, poop! That's like a little bat thing. And let's see what this says. I think it says pirate or something on it. It's not gonna say. I'll say, I hear something else in the distance. It's just him growling. And then that's another bat thing. Go shoot this if we can. Because they drop DNA things, and the DNA things I think you can use to create health. Better health than the bandages. Oh God! Jesus! Oh, this game's gonna give me a heart attack. What was that? You guys see that? Oh, it's another bad thing. Yeah. Nice. Another one? I wonder if the longer you stay on a planet, if the more aggressive it's gonna get. And I'm also curious if they can break into your house. So like if why is it all lit up right here? Is all that light coming from the speeder? Is there a way to turn off the speeder? I'm not seeing any other things. All right, also something else I want to point out. So you guys see these plants here, the really tall ones? These are not randomly generated, like it's not random grass. So if I was to break this spot where it's at and put the same piece of grass, once that grass grows in, we'll even stand here and wait for it. Once this grass grows in, it's going to be one of those tall things again, which to me is annoying because I had the equipment and stuff on the floor at first in there and like on the ground, and it was like right here, and there was a tall piece of grass in front of it, and I kept trying to change the block to just a different color. Like I went from orange to purple, purple to orange, and it kept spawning that big blade of grass. So that's why I actually went ahead and built a house. Come on, don't make me look like a liar. Where's this creature coming at us? It might need sunlight before it even does anything. Oh, and see, I did change it to purple. Because the orange, yeah, see, there's the big tall piece of blade again. And then if I take it out and we switch it over to the orange one, do I have orange on me? This one's orange. So if we do the orange one, it's still going to be a blade of grass, but it's going to be an orange blade of grass. Oh, there it was. Did you see it? The red dot? It was up there. The sky, kind of. Can I scan it? Is that why it appeared? No. We'll just be ready for it. It should be coming up here any second. So give it a second. Yep, there it is. Orange blade of grass. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. It's really not bad. I also the last thing, this is the last thing we're gonna go over. I found out how to play online, and you can actually open up your game for random people to join, which I was upset because I didn't think you could. But if you go into your pause menu, you go to multiplayer, you can see here. Oh, try that again. I did that before as well. Okay, so these two guys are in their own server. You have Baltazar and you have the player X. They are in an open server. Um, I can probably hit refresh, but I think these are probably the only people because, like I said, it's a really new game. If I go to session, this is my session. I'm playing it offline. If I wanted to, I could put it to online. Now, I know I said that it was 5 players, but I think it's only 4 because it only shows you can invite 3 other people. The reason why I say it's 5, the reason why I said it was 5 players is because in the PlayStation Store, it literally says you can play 5 players. But it also says that you can do um like couch co-op. So I'm curious if maybe there's 3 here and then the 5th one would be couch co-op, but I don't know. But let me go ahead and turn that back off. I might actually jump into someone else's game and see what's going on with that. I will say, even though it's on Xbox and PC, it is not crossplay. So if you're on a different server or a different console or anything like that, it is not crossplay. What's here? It's you. I see. Um, so it's not crossplay. It's not crossplay. There's no chat in the game. So but that's actually not too bad because it's not crossplay anyway. So if you're on PlayStation, just use the PlayStation chat. If you're on Xbox, use your Xbox chat. If you're on PC, then I think you guys use like Discord or something. Um, and then of course you can always use Discord for any of them, as far as I know. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it seems like a fun little game, and I'm enjoying it. I think I'm going to stick with it for a while. I think I'm going to stick with it for a while and see where we can see where this game takes us. So I'm going to keep going with the story. I'll probably play. I don't know this for a fact, but I will probably play through the entire story and show you guys, and then I'll probably go into like an open adventure type game. Oh, look, a ship bench. I think we can craft that. Ooh, maybe we can. I don't know about that capacitor. No, we don't have sulfur or titanium yet, but we have the quartz and the magnetite or whatever that stuff is. Okay. And then look, they even have like little travel points. There's your basic recycler, the modding bench, all that stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna play the crap out of this game. I'm gonna start unlocking a whole bunch of stuff. Look, there's even a health station and an energy station you can get at level 8 and level 6. So we're gonna see what happens with all that, and I will obviously show you guys a more advanced setup probably within the next day or two. I am still doing, oh, what am I still doing? The Palia game, Palia, whatever you want to call it, and then I'm also still doing Forever Skies. I know I haven't put out one of those videos in a while, but I still have backlog videos of that. But the other 2 games came out after, and I was like, oh, hey, let's do some of those. So I started kind of jumping around different games, and then I wanted an MMO fix, so I even threw a DCUO one in there. I know I jump around a lot in games, but I'm just a casual gamer like you guys. So if you guys are casual gamers, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the share button, tell everybody in the world about this game and about my videos. And then the last thing, go ahead and hit that notification bell icon. It'll let you know every time I post videos. I used to have a schedule where I would post daily. That doesn't happen all the time. For a while there, I was working 12-hour shifts and I couldn't even post daily. It was like very exhausting doing that. I don't work 12-hour shifts anymore, but I still do have a full-time job, and it is still a little bit exhausting, but I'm trying to, you know, monitor my health as far as mental health and making sure I'm getting enough sleep and everything like that. So my videos are all over the place. When I do post, most of the time I'll try to post 2 a day. If I don't post for that day, then I'll at least try to get 2 out the next day. But there are days also where I only post 1. So that's why I'm saying hit that notification bell icon, because it will let you guys know every time I post a new video. That way you're not missing anything. And then go like on the little options thing for the notifications and make sure that that is selected to all. Because if you only select it, it's only going to do certain videos and it's only going to do ones that it thinks you like. Which that's fine if that's how you guys want to do it, or if you don't want to do it at all, that's fine. But if you guys would not mind, I would greatly appreciate that, because who knows, maybe I'll come out with another, or not, I didn't come out with a game, but maybe I'll come out with another video for a new game that you guys hadn't seen, like this one. But thank you again. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.